Hi, it's Osman with House Einstein, and I'm here at 1382 Glen Court doing a client preview. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,800 square feet or so, and priced at $1,050,000. Let's take a look. Here's the view from the cul-de-sac. Obviously subject to some traffic from Bear Mountain Drive. And there's your lovely neighbor's remodeled house in the cul-de-sac, and then there's 1382 in the corner. Okay, let's enter and see what we're looking at. Shoes are off, and we are looking at the classic bi-level enter into the stairs, climb up onto the top level. And this is a smart house, so we can do things like say, Alexa, lock the door. Alexa, lock the door.
Locking. Hang on.
All right.
The front door is locked.
You get a tour of their staging. When you look out over the front, you have a nice view of the cul-de-sac and that impressively renovated house across the street. This is sort of a classic layout for bi-levels. Kitchen's been nicely updated, but as with most flips, it's definitely done on a budget. These aren't exactly the most expensive cabinets. I don't think they're IKEA though. They are not hung from the tops on a rail. But altogether, it looks pretty good in the kitchen. I think they did a nice job. Let's take a look out onto the back patio. Relatively small patio area on top, but plenty of space down below, and that certainly could be reworked to look a little different. See some signs of some quick and hasty paint work. They probably should have redone the soffits. They're looking kind of dry and rotted in places. And the neighbor across the way is doing some landscaping work of their own. But the backyard feels very private, which is nice in this location. All right, we're back in. Lock the door. Tour the rest of the house. So, down the hall into the master bedroom, where they have combined 2 rooms into one to create this master bedroom. They've done a tall trim, which looks good, and you can see, if you look carefully, where the wall was removed. It's sort of an unusual look to the trim with the tall trim, with that style of heating grates. And then, of course, the bath off of the master is also the bath that the guests will have. And the work in here looks like it was reasonably done as well. Coat closet. So let's take a look down the steps at the lower level. Okay, here we are walking down into the lower level. Nicely updated, again with tall trim and new carpets and new flooring that looks like vinyl plank, which is perfect for a basement. Railings have been redone. Again, those new windows. Wow, it's a lot cooler down here than upstairs. And let's check out the bedrooms on this level. Alright, this is a reasonably sized bedroom. The big advantage of bi-levels, of course, is that you're not below grade or completely below grade on the lower level, which means the basement doesn't feel quite so dark. Okay, both of these bedrooms are reasonably sized. New paint, new floors, new trim, and updated baths. you get the sense that it was definitely done as a flip, definitely done to a price point, but the execution is not all that bad. I mean, there's some areas that you could tell it was done. It was done well, but done well. I mean, you could tell it was done quickly. So this is a nice laundry room area. Washer dryer. Let's look at the mechanicals. And that furnace looks pretty darn new. And the water heater also looks pretty darn new. It has a power vent on it. I see some PEX running around, so clearly some new plumbing here and there too. Alright, and let's take a look in the back through the back door. The deck is looking brand new. Alright, we'll do a walk around the exterior of the house. Alright, let's do a tour of the outside of the house. This looks like some pretty new grass and landscaping work. Let's keep going through. Oh man, landmines. Okay, someone had a dog back here. I escaped him. Okay. Exterior looks pretty good. Does look like there's a bit of pooling of water that may have occurred here because of the salt stains, the efflorescence. You probably want to check the grade on that concrete pad on your inspection. Although a little concrete work is not outrageous. Garage is locked. There was no access codes provided for that, so it also has been painted nicely. Some signs of needing a little bit of extra work, but overall it's not in bad condition. Let's see if we can see through the window. Some more of that water getting to the bottom. Not uncommon stuff. I want to say some of this concrete's new, but it's difficult to tell. And let's see if we can peer into the garage with our fancy camera lens. Yes, it's the standard garage. 2 separate doors. Alright. A little overgrown back here, but again, pretty large lot. This would be a nice spot for a garden. May have once upon a time been one. And there's that pocket view to the Flatirons. Alright, I think that concludes our tour. This is is what it'll look like when you roll out your driveway every day. It is worth mentioning that the driveway is, I wouldn't say it's super steep, but it's not flat by any measure. All right. Enjoy. Have a great day.